This is another episode of the Kenny G Show, 317, up in Indianapolis, Indiana. Yeah, in this show, I wanted to talk about um, ancestral power. Um, this is something that I feel like our people indulge in, but we truly don't recognize that's what we do with dealing with our ancestors. I was speaking with my fiance the other day, and I had explained to her um, that I've had an altar, almost an altar, by my bed for the last 3 years, and I have not even noticed it. Um, what is an altar? An altar is usually um, a set place or a set item where you keep things or you keep artifacts that um, that you use to pay homage um, to certain individuals. That can be individuals from the past. It can be individuals that have no longer here. You just keep them in your blessings, and you pray over them. You know, and black people in our community, we necessarily keep our ancestors very close. If you ever been in a black person house, they normally have like they either have obituaries of a person or some sort of items that they kept from an individual who has passed on and who has transcended. You understand me? So I've kept this altar by my bed with a few of my close relatives that have transcended in the past years, and I never noticed it until the other day. I was sitting just thinking about the people that passed, and um, I think I was watching Red Pillar, and he was talking about paying homage. You know what I'm saying, to the people that's passed on, and he was talking about altars. I was like, yo, damn, Red Pill, he just set something off in my head. Like, damn, I've been keeping an altar by my bed this whole time, and haven't even noticed it. So now I'm in the I'm in the how you say, in the stage of calling on my ancestors. You understand me? And not that I'm calling onto them because I necessarily um, want anything from them, but I do understand that they still provide assistance even in the afterlife if you call on them, and if you ask of them. You understand me? So um, yeah, this is important. Black people, we normally carry like obituaries of the people that passed from us. If we don't have like T-shirts with their faces on it, or pictures of them with their names, we'll carry the obituaries in our cars, on the walls in our houses. We'll keep pictures up of them. That is a form of paying homage, and I really don't think that we really necessarily know that that's like embedded in our genetics, like that's embedded in our culture to do that. And it the that has been going on before us, before our generations. Now, this has been going on for centuries and centuries. This is what we do, what I'm saying, to pay respects to our people who have passed on. Um, but I wanted to talk a little bit about that in this video and show you guys some of the people that, you know what I'm saying, that passed on. This one right here, this is my cousin, Lil Lee. We call him Lil Lee. It's crazy because you wonder why that certain people that you gravitate to in life, and these people become very important in your life and impactful. And his birthday is a day after my father's birthday, which my father's birthday is September the 4th. My kid mother's birthday is September the 4th. Yeah. So that's wild. That's wild to me. And he passed, my cousin actually passed on my grandmother's birthday, which is February 17th. My birthday is February 27th. So you could just see the relation in which how certain people get together and they come together, they unite because they're it's a frequency almost. You know, we supposed to be in some type of negotiation, some type of circle. You understand me? That's the way the universe has put it. So rest in power, cuz. I love you. I keep him by my bed. This is my father right here, right? My father. Like I said before, his birthday is September 4th. A day before my cousin's birthday. And that is the same day as my kid mother's birthday, September 4th. And he passed in July. And, you know, this was a very important person to me. And, you know, I call on him a lot. You know, I call on him a lot. But I don't know if it was a message from him or if it was a message from the creator. But he had told me that, you know what I'm saying? But like, why you calling on me? You know, just look in the mirror. I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? Just look up. You know, just look up. I'm you. I'm with you. You understand me? So, yeah, right there. This is where all my strength comes from. My physical capabilities is this man right here. Without just knowing what I was capable of doing and in that space, he brought that out of me. And he showed me that I had that ability, that talent. So this one right here is my grandfather. My grandfather was born on May 11th. My son was born May 31st. So that's not right around the corner, but it just shows you the energy. And he passed actually on my birthday in 2015. It's crazy, man. And like, I just started to begin to have a relationship with him. You understand me? So we was talking for like 2 years, and he had called me one day out of nowhere. Now this is coming from this segment is about your ancestors and altars, but this is how important your elders are, right? For the longest, I thought that he was he already had died. And my father really didn't have any knowing of him, where to locate him, because they have been set apart for years. My grandmother came up here to Indiana, and that's where they resided throughout his adolescence, all the way up to a grown man. And he really never, we did go back to Alabama one time. It was early in the early 2000s, but he never could get a hold of him. And it's crazy because I had to visit my father in prison and tell him that, you know, that he passed. And then when I told my father that he passed, and he said, I knew that he passed. That he's like, I knew that he just passed. I felt it. You know, so that was crazy right there. And he passed on my birthday, you know, and it's crazy. Only heard a lot of stories. I heard a lot of stories about him, and we only had like a couple conversations, but it seemed like he was trying to turn over a new leaf, and he was becoming probably somebody that he didn't know at first, and it was new to him. But yeah, both of my father and my grandfather died of cancer, but two extraordinary men, right? But yeah, I say all that to say this: like, you have to understand where you are, where you have came from, to know where you're going. A lot of times, you know, Black men in our community, one of the reasons that we're so angry all the time is because, and that's not necessarily angry, but there's something, it's an unsettledness with us, and how the world views us and how it treats us, because we get something like that stripped away from us without even knowing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many of us growing up without a father because of prison, you know, drugs, diseases, cancers, like relationships that are well kept in other cultures, we don't even get to entertain. You know, and that's an important relationship. Your father and your elders is an important relationship, you know, to have. So when I need some type of guidance, you know, other than calling out to Allah, you know, in some peace, I call on them. You know, I meditate to my ancestors. And that's probably why my dreams, you know, formulate the way they do, because of me having that altar close to my bed, close to my side. So I say this, you know, you can be very intentional. Yeah, you can. When I say intentional, yeah, you can be very intentional with your altar, and set it up the way that you want to set it up for the people that you want to pay homage to, and just know that these people have not left your side. Their physical nature has changed, but their energy is continue to transcend, you know, to circulate. Energy doesn't die, you know. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about the altar. I feel like it's important, and be intentional with your altars and the people that you want to pay homage to. Love them, love on them, and they'll help guide you. They'll help take care of you through this matrix that we living in. You know, because that's all what it is. You know, this is not the true format of our lives. This is just something sculpted from a man's point of view. You know, a very monolithic system. You know, that's all this is. So, peace and love to everybody. Peace to the gods and the goddesses. I'm out. Peace.